Children's brains actually develop, like 80% of their brain develops in the first 2 years of life. So just imagine if that can work without any interference, how well that child is going to thrive. Hey, I'm Susan Strevens. I'm a mum of two. I've been in London for the past 14 years now. It started out as a 2-year sort of getaway, travel the world. I get to see part of the UK, experience life really. Has turned into home for us actually. So yeah, I've been in Fulham for the past 7 years now, working in Fulham. I love this area because it's really family orientated. There's lots of like gyms and local cafes and little nooks that you can find. So I used to do gymnastics at a really young age. I started when I was around 10, and then I used to compete a lot in New Zealand. I saw a chiropractor when I was 16 after I had a fall. I fell on my neck and had a hairline fracture there. So part of my recovery was 6 months off, just working on building up the muscle strength, regaining that movement, mobility. What I wasn't expecting through chiropractic care was my migraines went away. And it wasn't an instant thing. It was more a case of, at my 3-month assessment, my chiropractor said, we've regained that movement. How are your headaches? And it was at that point that I realized I hadn't had a headache, or a migraine, I should say, for a very long time. And I said, actually, I haven't taken any of my medication. I haven't missed any school. So that's one of the reasons I started on my chiropractic journey. Well, it wasn't really a direct journey. So I actually have a diploma in HR management. I worked for 6 months and realized, actually, this isn't what I want to do. And then looking at my gymnastics background as well, I wanted to go into more sort of like sports, personal health. And so looking back at my experience with chiropractic, I thought, well, why don't I become a chiropractor? For myself personally, I get checked every week, and whether I will adjust or not depends on that chiropractic assessment. So I get checked every week. Most of the time I probably need 1 or 2 adjustments, but I do recommend that, because we're using our body every single day. We need to be at our best. So it's really, really important to keep up that routine. But I find that it helps me regulate myself, my nervous system a lot more. I feel that with the changes my body is going through, I am prone to stress. So it helps me deal with that stress a little bit more. My children, very, very physical. So we're at the playground every other day. So again, that helps me lift them up, move to the best of my ability, really. I find that it can help me with my sleep and with my cycle and things like that. I work with a lot of children, so it's seeing mums during their pregnancy and then being able to see these children afterwards. And the best part is when you see them throughout their sort of childhood as they grow and as they change. So I really, really like that aspect of it. So we recommend that every single newborn, every child gets checked. And the reason is because the nervous system plays such an important role through development. So it controls and coordinates every single muscle, fiber, organ, gland in your body. So we look at things like milestones. If a child isn't meeting those milestones, it's an indicator that their nervous system might not be working properly. And one of the reasons why the nervous system might not be working properly is because of birth trauma, falls, all sorts of things like that. So we recommend getting checked at a young age. It's going to help your child thrive physically, emotionally, and even through that learning educational process as well. If you're interested in learning a bit more about chiropractic or booking an appointment with me, just contact our clinic via email, give us a call. I'll be more than happy to see you.